Hi everyone, it's Anne-Marie.
And I'm Jenna, and you're listening to the Layout Lounge, where we give advice to first-year interior design students that we wish that we had in first year.
And unfortunately today we couldn't have Adeeba, but we still have a very exciting topic, which is all about school supplies. Which one you should buy, which one you can avoid, and just when it comes to being a first-year student, what you would really need.
When we were in our first year, we were given the student kit list from Humber, and we thought we had to run to the store and spend all of our money on every little thing on the list, and then we ended up having things that we just didn't end up using whatsoever. So we're gonna just give you guys some guidance on where you can cut costs, some things you just don't need to spend money on if you're never gonna use it. So we're going to go through the list with you guys.
Yeah, so the first thing on the list, we have the matrix gridded opaque bond 50 sheets.
Opaque bond 50 sheets. So.
Yeah, 11 by 17, which is just grid paper, which for one of our classes, which was
drafting.
Yeah, we needed that, that was actually very useful in terms of having better straighter line, and just we needed it for the class, so that was useful. We needed that.
Yeah, but don't overbuy it because you only need it for that one class. I bought extra grid papers because I ran out one time, so I bought 2 more packs, and then I never used it again. So it's really helpful for that one class in first year, but don't overbuy it. If you need some, let me know.
Yeah, me too. I did the same thing. I had one sheet of paper, and then I ran out, and then I bought another one, and I think I just used 2 sheets of paper on this one.
Yeah.
I never used it again because it's for that one class in that one semester.
It sits on my shelf, and I just look at it and just think about the wasted money.
And then we also have on the list, we have the 36 inches T-square, which I say, so personally, I didn't even use it. I bought it. I used it in class just to make the teachers happy. But I didn't think it was that useful. And that T-square is really just to make your drawings and your lines straight. It's
drafting is very significant in the world of design. Doing it by hand is definitely something that you need to know how to do. And with all due respect to the original traditional ways of doing drafting, you would need a 36-inch T-square. But when I did it, I still don't know how to use it. I'd never used it. So I don't think it's something that's necessary if you're looking at cutting costs, but if you're looking at really learning how to do drafting the right way, you can invest in it.
Also, you don't need the 36-inch. I think most students got because the 36-inch is actually really big, and it's kind of hard to carry to school. I think I got the 24 inches. I still have it today, but because the 36-inch is really hard to find, and it's kind of expensive, and it's huge, and we don't even use that kind of big paper, especially in interior design. Maybe architecture, you'll need a big one like that, but for our program, you can just buy the 24 inches if you're gonna buy it. Yeah.
Okay, next one is 1/2-inch masking tape. You definitely need that. And don't buy a weird color that you're not gonna like, because I still have a black one and it's so strange.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. Just to tape your paper down so it doesn't move when you draw love it, you know?
You'll need it. You'll always use it with tracing paper. And when you do pinups and you have to put your work on the wall, you can use it then. You'll use it for everything. So always have that on you.
The next thing, which I think every architecture design student, everybody needs, is a mechanical pencil. These are so amazing. And also it says on the list, it comes with a box of sharpener. The box of what are they called?
The H and HB mechanical pencil leads.
And then also the sharpener with it. These, I say they're all important. To me, today I use them all.
Are they good? I don't use them.
Really? They're really, really good. And the pencil sharpener, it sharpens your pen, sharp. No,
it
it's
does
great.
make a big difference in your drawings when you use the right type of pencil.
Yeah, and then you can also, choose, how, heavy you want the ink to be. Not the ink, but, you know what I mean?
How heavy you want the line weight to be.
The line weight to be.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. if you're doing drafting, please use different line weights. Do not use the same one in your entire, like, drawing.
Even for sketching, like, I find it really, like, personally, I really like to sketch with just, with a pencil, and I find this pencil, like, amazing when it comes to sketching. Like, because it's so, like, you can sharpen it so thin that, like, you can really go in terms of, like, details.
Nice. What's next? Staedtler eraser. Well, of course you need an eraser.
Of course. Oh, that one.
Oh, there's, like, an Ames lettering guide.
You need it for the drafting class for the first semester, but besides that, you'll probably never use it again.
Yeah, like, you should. I don't think it's that expensive. Like, you might as well get it.
Yeah, I get it, but
erasing shield. Did you ever use that?
I haven't. I've used it maybe once in my whole life.
But I also had somebody in our class who was like, I use it all the time. I'm so happy to have it. Mm-hmm. So it is good, like, if you just want to erase one thing on your drawing.
Yeah, it's just to help you, like, erase, like, specific things. So you don't do a big blob of erasing. You know?
Yeah.
It's just, like,
if you just have one little line that you need to erase and you don't want to, like, erase anything else on your drawing that you already did perfectly, it's good for that. But, like, I haven't really used it.
Yeah, me neither. I wouldn't say I used it like that. Then we have the combo circle template. That, first year, I personally use that a lot. It's easy in terms of, like, when we did floor plans on hand. Like, it was just easy to use. Same thing as
perfect.
I had interior design and architectural templates as well for, like, little furniture.
Yeah.
That was very useful for a first year.
I was so jealous.
That was really easy to draw everything because you don't really know dimensions that well. So
yeah, it's frustrating when you're trying to draw a floor plan and you have to, like, look up every time, like, because you forget, like, how wide is a chair? I don't know. So having the template, it just already has the dimensions on it. So the furniture template that she's talking about, it's not on the list, but you should get it if you're, like, if you also just struggle to, like, remember, you just want it to be a lot easier to draw your floor plan by hand.
Yeah. And then there's the imperial scale ruler as well as the metric scale ruler, which they're both important. You both need those. Even when you start working online, like, I think it's something you should still look at the scale, like, in person. And that 100% you need.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. Please use a scale ruler.
If not, everything will be messed up.
Especially in a group project. Flexible triangle. I don't know. I don't think that was on the list when we had a list. Yeah.
Because when we started school, we started it in 2022. So this is the list for 2024, 2025. And it shows, like, a flexible triangle, which I've never personally used that. I don't know what that is either.
Yeah, so you'll just have to figure out on your own if that's helpful. I don't know.
Sorry, no help for that one.
No guidance there. Sorry.
Scissors. Yes. Everybody
scissors.
you need scissors no matter what. A compass?
A 6-inch compass. Don't get that.
No.
I think you might
get
need
the circle template.
Yes.
That will do it for you. You don't need that.
Yeah, unless you want it. But I used it once in drafting and never again. So. And then I don't even think I used it properly, so it, like, didn't even work.
I know. My circles were all messed up. Yeah, never.
Just get the template.
And then we have a 6 feet
tape measure.
That we have one of our teacher would call it. What would she call it? A Stanley.
Yeah.
Where's your Stanley? She would tell us to always have a Stanley on it, which I think it's good in terms of, like, in real life you can just measure stuff, like, right away. Or sometimes we had project where it was on campus and we had to measure things and, like, do little floor plans and just what was wrong or finding issues. So I think it's useful. I think every designer, everyone that works in construction or in this kind of industry should have a tape measure.
It's also very helpful to, like, actualize things because it's hard when you're starting out interior design and you're trying to do a floor plan and you search up, like, what is the average size for a bedroom? Like, what would that be, do you think? Like,
for an average size of a bedroom?
Yeah.
Depends what kind of bedroom.
It depends what kind. Let's just go with the numbers 10 by 20 because that's easy.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember what the average size of a bedroom is.
Right now, I can't think.
We just woke up, okay? But anyway, it's very helpful if you look up and you see the numbers 4x6 and you're like, well, what does that actually look like? Like, what am I dealing with? You can pull out your tape measure. You can actually see in real space what that looks like instead of just like on your paper with a scale ruler. Even though the scale ruler is helpful, it's not helpful if you don't know how wide 4 feet is in real life.
But yeah, like she's saying, like, I feel like even I would say, like, I wish I did it as much, like, measure things in real life in terms of, like, instead of, like, just looking online what's the average size of things, because I feel like it gives you, like, a better understanding of, like, the human dimension between, like, you and the object. So I think it's useful, and I kind of want to start using it more now when I talk about it. Tracing paper, so you have the 12 inches, and then we have the 24 inches. For your first year, you'll probably only need the 12 inches tracing paper. But over time, like, you're gonna have bigger project, and you'll probably need the 24 inches paper. Yeah. Tracing paper.
Yeah, we did end up needing that for our hospice project.
Yeah, the big hospice project.
Yeah.
And it's just bigger tracing paper too. Even if the project is small, I feel like you can put sketches, you can put notes on it. Like, you're not limited in the space. Yeah. So I like a big tracing paper personally. It's just hard to carry. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing.
Okay. The flexible curve.
No idea.
Yeah, I don't even know if I did buy that, but I definitely didn't use it. I mean, I'm sure it could be helpful, but if you're looking to cut costs, don't buy it. It's to make your, like, lines curvy if you're drawing something
I think you
abstract.
Can move it too.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it bends the way that you want it. So it would be helpful, like, if you wanted to draw a curved line and you didn't want to do it by hand, it is a good guide for that. But if you're looking to cut costs, then, you know, you can cut it there.
Yeah.
But it would be helpful, like, to draw, like, a curve if you don't know, like, if you don't want
and you don't have to do, like, 3,000 lines.
When you're just
find the perfect one in between.
Yeah.
Okay, sketching pencil, like before, that's a must. You need that.
Small selection of rendering markers.
Yes, you need markers, like, a lot.
And also, don't buy, and everyone does it, and I was told by my TA in first year not to buy it, and I still did it anyway and don't use any of the markers. Don't buy those, like, ultra colorful packs. You don't need a bright pink or a bright green or a bright like whatever. Like, you really don't need it. You need more neutral colors. I know, like, you got a kit.
Yeah, I was lucky because my sister used to do marker drawing as well, my little sister, and then she gave me the rest of her marker. So I ended up with a lot of, like, pencils marker. Like, pencil too, like, I think, like, it's underrated. For one of our project we actually did for the hospice, we used pencil instead of marker, and I think it turned out really great. I think, yeah, like, it's up to you, like, the source of medium you want to use, as well as, like, you can use watercolor. Like, I use watercolor for one of my drawing for a cottage design, and I thought it turned out great. Like, it's really up to you what you want to use, but I think everybody needs for first year just a set of light, like, cool tone or warm tone of gray markers.
And if you're exactly, you definitely need all of the grays so that you can do shading. Like, bare minimum, you need grays. Also, it says, like, just small selection of rendering markers. Don't just buy any marker. They're alcohol markers. That's what you need. And make sure, oh my god, one thing too, then they'll tell you in your drawing class, design communication, buy marker paper so it doesn't dry out your markers. That is the best, because as soon as I learned that it's like, it really does dry out your pen, like, you won't have to, like, markers, you won't have to re-buy new markers all the time, like. That's the thing, like, I didn't know why my markers weren't working anymore, and I didn't realize that you can't use your alcohol markers on regular paper because it'll literally just dry it all out. So make sure you're using it on marker paper.
Like, it's not on the list, but, like, whatever kind of medium you're gonna use on a drawing, or if you know you're gonna use watercolor or any source of medium, make sure the paper is up to the medium. So if you're gonna do watercolor or like acrylic paint, make sure your paper can take it. If
Yeah.
not, it will ruin your drawing.
That's a very good